Last thing we want to touch on really quick is the jury selection.
Correct.
I find it very interesting that so many people are forthcoming about their bias towards the case, whether it's guilty or not guilty. We had on the first day 91 potential jurors, 78 of them said they heard about the case, 40 of them said that they had an opinion, 16 of them said they were biased one way or the other.
But do you know how many jurors actually lie? We should say potential jurors, because there's only 7 that have been selected as of day 3.
We look at jurors from cases back in the 90s, like Scott Peterson. Sorry, I couldn't think of his name. Scott Peterson, you have these jurors who come out and they say, no, we just really wanted to nail him to the wall. There are jurors that genuinely they lie because they want their opinion let in, and that's how you get a hung jury, or that's how you get a wrongful conviction. Sometimes, not always, because people have just gone in, they formed their opinion, and they're ready to just
nail them to the wall.
Absolutely.
Or jurors will lie to get out of jury duty, because most people don't want jury duty. Like you and me, we want jury duty, but nobody else wants jury duty but us.
Take me off the bench, coach. Unless it's something like a speeding ticket, then put me back on the bench, coach. But something like this, put me in. It's very intense. You're locked away from the world for a long time. I mean, not locked away from the world, but and then if your information gets leaked by who knows who, it can be a really ugly side of it. But I find
there's stalking, there's harassing.
But if you're genuinely someone who wants to go into it and have a fully just form an opinion off of the evidence, those are the people that deserve to be on a jury. And
I mean, that's the thing, is I think it's so important to go in unbiased, wholeheartedly, for everybody, every party involved. But I think as an investigator, we're used to that. I have to, when a case is started and we look at the evidence and we take a client on, everything has to be looked at in an unbiased manner. Otherwise, we're not doing our client justice. And so one of the things that you do at the begin is you have to put that thought process of, do I think this person's guilty or not, of whatever it is we're investigating. You have to put that to the side, and we're going to gather the facts. We want to gather the evidence, because our clients deserve the truth. That's why they've hired us. They are seeking the truth. They want information, and we're going to give it to them, as long as we're not participating in any stalking for them. We don't do stalking or things of that manner. But at the end of the day, it's so important to have an unbiased going into these cases too, as well. So I do think we make good jurors.
I think so too. Yeah. Absolutely.
I hire you for my jury. Well, I don't hire you. You just get seated.
Juror getting hired. Maybe the first time.
Juror for hire.
Yeah, right.
That's a whole other podcast, right?
Absolutely.